and welcome back for math. Today we're going to be focusing on specifically just a penny, and we're going to be doing a worksheet about counting pennies. So what I want to do is just do a quick review about a penny, its worth, a couple examples, and then we'll get to our worksheet. So remember, a penny is worth 1 cent, and you can always remember that a penny is the only coin that is copper that we have been talking about. So a penny is worth 1 cent. So we're just going to be counting by ones when we count pennies. So for example, if I look at this problem here, I have 3 pennies. So counting by ones, I have 1, 2, 3. 3 pennies equal 3 cents. Same thing here. I'm going to count this group of pennies. A penny is worth 1 cent. So how many pennies do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pennies equals 6 cents. Now the worksheet that we are going to be doing is more of a review. So it should be very simple and very easy for everyone to do. That way it can help us advance our skills when we start calculating like and unlike coins. So over here, this is going to be the worksheet that we're going to be using today. The title at the top is Math Counting Pennies, just like I have up here. So I'd like you to pull this from your packet. If you need a little bit of extra time finding it from your packet, you can pause the video here and then press play when you have this in front of you. So the first step, like we do for any type of worksheet or work that we're doing, where it says name, we're going to be putting our first and last name. So as I do that to my paper, you can write your first and last name on your paper. And if you wanted to practice writing the date, today is April 14th, 2020. So the date I'll put right here. The modified version is 4-14-20. And you can write the date right here at the top corner of the right. So 4-14-20. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is, if you notice there is a dotted line at the bottom indicating that we would have to cut out our answers to paste in the correct box. But what we're going to do first is we're going to count each group of pennies and write the amount in the box. So when you go to cut out your answers, you're just going to match your answers from here to the top. I'm going to do 2 problems with you, and then you would complete the last 4 problems and gluing everything on your own. So we're going to start off by completing the first box together. We're going to count how many pennies we have to see how many cents that equals, and then we're going to write that answer in that dotted box. So if we're looking at number 1, we're going to count how many pennies we have. Remember, a penny is worth 1 cent, so we're counting by ones. So let's start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pennies equals 6 cents. So we're going to write 6 cents in the box here. And I'm also going to do the next problem with you. So moving over to the box, we're going to count the amount of pennies here. And then we're going to write that answer in the box here. Remember again, a penny is worth 1 cent, so we're counting by ones. So let's start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pennies equal 8 cents. So I'm going to write 8 cents here. So now, after you're done watching the video, it's going to be your turn to try the last 4 problems on your own, counting each penny, writing the amount here. After you're done counting each of the groups of pennies and writing the amount, you are then going to cut these answers out at the bottom and glue or tape them above the answer. So for example, when I cut these out, I'm going to glue the 6 cents here and match it to the 6 cents here. Over here is 8 cents. I'm going to find the 8 cents at the bottom, and I'm going to glue the 8 cents over the 8 cents here. So just recapping that, a penny, remember copper brown. When you always see copper brown, that's indicating that we're working with pennies. A penny is worth 1 cent. So every time we count a penny, we're counting by ones. Okay, so I'm going to have you finish the last 4 problems on your own. Then you're going to cut out and either glue or tape the answer, matching it to your answers above here. When you're done with that, there's an extra video link for math that you can watch. It's a math song, and there'll also be an extra video link for a math game that you can play with coins. After you're done working on this worksheet, watching the math video, and playing the math game, it will then be time for life skills. So I will see you all back in life skills.